Welcome everybody to Hersheypark here in Hershey, Pennsylvania. What they like to call the sweetest place on earth. There is already a whole lot of people here waiting to get in. This is not looking good for today, for being any sort of a short line type of day. All right, full disclaimer for this video. We were given the tickets to the park today, but that will not mean that we won't give our full honest review of Hersheypark. We've been here before and we enjoyed it, but we were supposed to come for media day for Wildcat's Revenge, but we couldn't make it. So the media department was nice enough to give us tickets to come back and try Wildcat's Revenge. So we can't wait to ride it. Oh, yeah. But this won't only be a video about Wildcat's Revenge. We're going to do a separate video all about the review and all about the ride experience. This will be a full tour of the park and a complete vlog about our day here at Hersheypark. Into the park, you are met with a very nice fountain with the helix, the turnaround on Pandemonium. It's a very nice way to enter the park, don't you think?
It is. Pandemonium is a very pretty ride.
Yeah, it's a fun ride. It's a very small hyper. I think it's only about 210 feet. But it's a fun ride, and with that fountain and just like the looks of the ride, it's a great way to enter the park. So we're gonna do our first ride of the day, which will be El Baño. And then we are going to head back to Wildcat's Revenge and really, really hope that they can get this thing open today. Okay, change of plans. We're actually going to do Pandemonium first because the app says it's a 10-minute wait. Now, the wait times on the app, we're not completely sure exactly how accurate that can be.
A lot of parks are usually not that accurate, but they might be here.
All right, goodbye Pandemonium.
Goodbye Pandemonium. How was that ride on Pandemonium?
Oh, it was excellent.
It was so good it didn't even happen. You're getting online because what? You looked at the app?
I looked at the app and it said Wildcat's Revenge is open. So it's such a volatile ride being an RMC. We want to make sure that we go back and ride it immediately. So we got out of line from Pandemonium to go ride Wildcat's Revenge, since that is the main reason why we're here, to check that thing out.
Look, they named a candy. They named a candy after Jolly Rancher Remix. Isn't that crazy?
We're about halfway there. We're just getting to Fahrenheit, so it's like
Wildcat's Revenge, like Lightning Racer's at the very back, and Wildcat's Revenge is pretty close to the back. All that stuff, if you're going straight from the entrance to one of those or whatever, you're going to be walking a little bit.
So there's Fahrenheit, a very interesting Intamin. It like you would normally look at a ride like that and think of like Gerstlauer.
It's an Intamin, it's an Intamin Eurofighter.
Intamin Eurofighter, that's what those are called. Splash Zone. So this ride right here does give a little bit of kickback out into the crowd, much like what you would see on Griffin at Busch Gardens Williamsburg, or what's the one at what's the other dive coaster? Shikra. They have splashdowns that you can get wet while you're just on a path. Well, we rush all the way back to Wildcat's Revenge because the app said open, but it's closed, so we just wasted a bunch of time. Thanks a lot. So like we said, we're gonna, just because we're comped tickets to come do our review of the park and review of the ride, doesn't mean that we're going to sugarcoat anything. So parks really need to fix the apps on their the ride times on their apps. They really need to fix this because it's a big problem, and not just with Hersheypark, with most parks, including our home park Cedar Point. Like like the apps can't be trusted, but it's just really disappointing. So we jumped in line for Fahrenheit, as it goes off into the trees and goes bye-bye.
Thank you for riding Fahrenheit and enjoy the rest of your day at Hersheypark.
All right, we just did front row Fahrenheit. A nice, fun, smooth ride. Like a lot of rides that go heavy on inversions, I get a little loopy sometimes. Like, I'm not a huge fan of rides that are focused heavy on inversions.
Yeah, I was fine on it. Yeah, it's a fun ride, not very intense, but it's fun.
It's a nice little compact ride. Intamin didn't make many. What did they only make? Like one other?
There's like one other being built maybe, or was built recently, something like that.
Yeah, like that type of Intamin where with the vertical lift hill and a small, like very Gerstlauer-ish or whatever.
Yeah.
Who else makes those? Higher or Zaire? Higher. I always that's like they make the refrigerators and stuff like that, I think. So I get confused sometimes.
Refrigerators and roller coasters are very similar.
Very, very much the same. We will now head to Storm Runner. We just looked at the app and it says that Wildcat's Revenge is indeed still closed.
Pandemonium on the Q Times website says it's a 2-hour wait.
Oh my God, I believe it. I believe that is accurate. We should have just stayed in line whenever we were in line at first.
Last track 75 minutes. Don't skip out on Laugh Track. It's like the best ride in the park.
Laugh Track's a lot of fun. Yeah, we don't.
Anonymous user waited 5 minutes about an hour ago for Wildcat Revenge. I don't know who that is.
That person is anonymously stupid. This is very nice that they have some vegan options. The place we just kind of came to get our big cups of water, which Hersheypark is known for. But they have a vegan pizza, a small little personal pizza. Then they have a Beyond Burger and a hummus wrap. Yeah, chocolate chip cookies.
Chocolate chip cookies are one of the things. Yeah, vegan food here, pretty good. One of our home parks. I wonder what our home park.
I wonder which one we're talking about.
Cedar Point.
Okay, that vegan stuff that we just showed, that was in this little, well, yeah, not little at all. This big, huge eating area. It doesn't seem to have a name that I could find. Pop Star.
It's right by the Triple Towers and the Flying Snake Dive.
So if you're looking for it, that's where you can find it. But look, we see Storm Runner, we just can't ride it because we can't get to it.
We're going to it now.
I think we're going to it now.
We are.
Look, the geese have their own little lazy river. So far, so good with the line on Storm Runner. Looks like it might be a complete walk-on, possibly. Well, not a walk-on, but just a few people waiting at the stairs. Storm Runner has that split station, kind of like King to Ka, if you've ever been on that. But so you can load and unload either side.
Here we go.
Storm Runner was more fun than I remembered it.
Yeah, the launch is pretty good.
Yeah, great first launch. And then the elements afterwards, I think I was a little down on them the first time that we rode it last year. But I think I like it now.
Yeah. You didn't like it before?
I don't know. I don't think I didn't like it. I think what it was is that I had people hyping it up to me, saying that it was like gonna be one of my favorite rides in the park, if not my favorite ride in the park. And it just like had me like up here with expectations. See, I was above there, so whoop, I was up there with expectations. And the ride ended up being more around here.
But it's better now.
It's better. Now it's like, whoop, right there. Right around the corner here is Hershey Cup Fusion. This is a riding shooting game. It's kind of like Boo Blast that they have at some of the like King's Dominion and King's Island and stuff, and Gobbler Getaway at Holiday World. So that we love these types of rides. Yet we've never ridden this one before. It usually has a really long line, like most of them tend to get. So we'll see what kind of line this has. Probably long. Yes, indeed, long. I don't know how long the line is in there. Around the corner. Woo, look.
Almost there.
Almost there. We've been waiting a long time. Look, they're about to show Milo being upset whenever. There he goes. Look, that's him after he loses. They're saying, no, please don't be upset just because you lose. You're just not as good. Woohoo! I'm winning! I'm winning big time! Baby! Baby, well, let me see your little tiny baby score. Let me see your little tiny baby score. Woo!
Please remain seated until your Reese's transport has come to a complete stop. And come back again, agents. The Crystal Cup needs your Reese's spirit.
Baby! That was a very long wait, but it was a lot of fun. Look, he's gonna go hang out with his friend Mint. But that, okay, was that a credit? Because you went up some lift hills and you came down.
It wasn't a credit,
no,
but
it wasn't.
You did go up and down a little bit.
Yeah, it was a lot different than anything like a Boo Blast or something like that.
It's kind of a mix between like some stream rides like Justice League at some Six Flags parks and also like Boo Blast at some Super Fair parks.
Yeah, it was a nice mix. I really liked it a lot. You did a lot of stuff. Yeah, it was a lot of fun. Fully enjoy it. Highly recommend Cup Fusion if you guys come here to Hersheypark.
We waited probably like an hour, but it'll have a long line, but if you're willing to wait, do it.
You can always count on Skyrush having a line a lot shorter than a lot of the other rides because it is so intense. A lot of the general public don't seem to like it. There's Comet. Comet has a long line, and we didn't think it was that good when we rode it the one time, so I don't know. Are we going to try to do Comet today or no?
Got a long line.
Got a long line, so probably not. Maybe. Skyrush is complete. You know, the thing about Skyrush is it's an Intamin, but it doesn't seem like an Intamin. It's extreme like one, but it doesn't seem like you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
It doesn't seem like a regular roller coaster. It seems like something someone made in No Limits or something. It's just completely
like a backyard coaster, but if it was like gigantic.
It's just completely insane.
Yeah, you get thrown every which way. You're stuck on your side. You're getting ejected out of your seat. The first drop is the craziest. It's the craziest first drop of any coaster I've ever ridden. The airtime is crazy.
But now we're in line for Stupid Duper Looper because he wanted to ride it. I don't like it.
I mean, I wasn't. I don't know. It's alright.
It's a Schwarzkopf, however you say it. And those have been like just ejecting people out of their trains all over the world for a while. So I don't trust it. Okay, Super Duper Looper was on one train ops. The app had it at about 75-minute wait, which made sense. But so we abandoned. The ride isn't that good anyway. And now we're in another line. So Comet, long lines. Whenever you come to an amusement park and there are long lines, you basically just kind of have to, yeah, you just have to wait in a line. So you kind of have to just choose what you want to do, when you want to do it, and wait in the line. Unless you are someone that wants to buy whatever skip the line pass each park has. Like at Cedar Fair Parks, it's the fast lane, and then here it's fast track and stuff. So you just kind of gotta go with it whenever things like this happen, whenever you come on like a busy day. Wildcat's Revenge, it's still not open. The whole purpose of us being here still hasn't opened yet. So I guess we're kind of hoping that it might be something where it gets open later on in the evening or something like that. Yeah.
Pandemonium, it was closed like all day and open later. I mean,
Okay, glad we did Comet. Glad I gave it another chance because it was a lot better than I remember. Back row had great air, yeah. And a very unique layout. Like a lot of times these old, I don't know if this was a PTC or what, but a lot of times these things are just out and back layouts. This thing went all over the place. So that was a lot of fun. I do now finally recommend Comet. So you guys finally get the Beach Cliff Studios endorsement for Comet here at Hersheypark.
Comet is good. Great airtime.
All right, still not open, but hopefully it's going to be open within the next hour or two. There is some positive vibes going around the park. So we've heard some things. So we're hopefully going to actually get to ride this a little bit later.
Are we not going to ride it? Stay tuned to find out.
If you come to Hersheypark with the littles, you might look for one specific like large kiddie section, but they don't really have one.
No.
They kind of have like just what, multiple
like rides scattered around. They might have some like little tiny ride area with like a few kiddie rides, but no like one. This is a kiddie area.
Yeah, it's a lot of you kind of just have to walk around with the kids and find stuff that happens to be for someone their size. So just something to think about and be aware of if you do come to Hersheypark with some younger children. So Lightning Racer doesn't seem to really have a long line usually, so decent ride without a long wait. So we just did Lightning Racer. We were on side of Lightning. Thunder actually won, but then whenever you came into the station, they said, and the winner is Lightning. And we're like, woohoo, we won anyway, apparently. Like maybe they got disqualified for cheating or something. So tired, so tired. It's only like, what, 3:30 or something like that?
3:36.
3:36. So the park's open until 9 o'clock. So we still got a long time, but the lines have been just taking so much out of it. What are you doing way over there?
I'm falling asleep.
Falling asleep. We're probably gonna get something to eat here soon. They got a couple places with some vegan options. So we're probably gonna grab a bite to eat, take a load off, which is what we're doing right now, sitting. Just got off a lightning racer.
Fun ride.
Fun ride,
Got
yeah.
front row. I like the dueling. I like the tunnel. You go right next to the other train. It wasn't really timed up this time, but the other time, like, you go right next to them. It's cool.
What did it look like before? It went like that. Okay.
Now it was like,
Now it's like that. So if you come into this little eating area, there's a whole section over there where most people order. But this is the gluten-free and vegan section, like right here. So you actually order from here and pick up from here. So it's actually separate from the other side. So in case you're like waiting in all the lines over there, they can't serve you all the stuff that they have over here. So you just make your way, and they have the trays and everything all set up for over in its own little section. So we just got done eating the vegan pizza and vegan Beyond Burger and some fries, all for just like $32 or $34, something like that. Not bad at all. So that's that was a pretty good deal. We're going to the little one. What? Little one. We're going to go ride the little shot tower. All right, we just did the baby shot tower. It's probably a little bit taller than the one at Holiday World that I was willing to do. Is it taller? Is this taller than 85 feet? It's tough to say.
you're working your way up. Next, you'll do Reese's.
Yeah, here at Hershey, they have 3 shot towers. They have small, which I like, and they have medium and large. What? That one's a
Hershey's
drop?
drop.
Okay.
I think it does both. I don't know what's going on with that.
They have a pretty just kind of blah mine train. Not that mine trains are, any of them are that good, but they got Trailblazer. Well, yeah, Adventure Express is, I mean, I don't like it. I don't like any mine trains.
Mine trains are great. Mine trains are better than RMCs. At least Trailblazer's open. How about that?
Well, yeah.
Stop pissing at me, asshole. Okay. All right. Oh.
Well, little teenage geese. Are they toddlers or teenagers?
You are too rough with it. Not the baby swipe.
What you doing? What you thinking about? What you thinking about?
Pandemonium time.
Pandemonium. I don't know how long the line is, because I don't know if we said earlier, but the app just basically stopped telling wait times. 20 minutes. Ooh, I didn't even notice that up there before. Okay, so 20 minutes is probably the shortest line that we've had so far.
Earlier.
Yeah, we'll see. Pandemonium is definitely stacking trains. Not the great capacity that you would expect from a B&M. Shocking. Let's see how long this is taking.
Attendant by to check your restrictions. For those of you waiting in line, please stand behind the
Like guys now.
gates. Will be closed.
Not going to sit there and hold it on that. Not before a boring video, huh? Pandemonium was working really hard to get those Pandemonium. They were working really hard to knock out those 3-minute dispatches. They were like, hey, we're gonna get you guys out in 3 to 4 minutes, whether if it kills us. I mean, I don't care how slow we have to go. But it's such a fun ride. Good speed hill. The wave turn right before they hit the brakes.
Turn right before the helix.
Yeah. Oh yeah. That's right. Forceful helix around the fountain. All in all, such a good ride. All right, everyone. That is it for today's vlog. The park is still open for another hour or two, and we're gonna do a couple more things, but we're not even gonna bother showing it because we are mighty depressed right now because we just found out that the whole purpose of this trip for us to ride Wildcat's Revenge is now not going to happen. That's right, Wildcat's Revenge did not open once today. We didn't get to ride it this entire trip. So it doesn't mean that the trip was completely pointless. We still got in Skyrush, Pandemonium, Fahrenheit, Stormrunner. We still got in plenty of stuff. Really quick, we'd like to thank Hersheypark for supplying us these tickets so we could come out and ride Wildcat's Revenge, even though we didn't get to ride it. We still had a fun time. It had some ups, had some downs, whatever. But we're gonna get out of here very shortly. So we're gonna sign off on this video. So if you're new to this channel, if this is the first time you're watching, please go down and subscribe to the channel. It helps us oh so much. And there's also in the description a link to a channel membership page. And that channel membership gives you all sorts of good stuff.
Exclusive videos, exclusive polls. You can vote on what our next videos are going to be, exclusive pictures, and exclusive shout-outs on all these people.
You can be like one of these fine people right here that help out the channel oh so much.
You can join this wonderful list of people.
They are so greatly appreciated. So that's it. Signing off from Hersheypark, the sweetest place on earth.
See ya.